control all aspects of your life, and they start to devalue you. Mm-hmm. And the devaluation stage is really awful. This is where they belittle and they minimize you, and this is they're isolating you from your family and friends. And, this can be a really, really detrimental period of time because, of course, we want to make it work. Right. Like the people, the victims, we don't want to walk away. We want to make this work, whatever it is, so we're willing to take it. Like we take and all of
and they're telling us it's our fault. So so we turn ourselves into pretzels trying to figure out, like you were saying, how to be proactive and read their script without them letting us know. It's the proverbial walking on eggshells. So my question, and you said that your husband happened to witness this conversation between you and your father. But do narcissists do this kind of thing in public, or is it mostly behind closed doors, just you and me, so other people think I'm crazy?
Yeah. So they're known to. That's one of my red flags. Is they're known to wear a mask in public. In public, my father is this very important person who is community activist, and he's very, he loves to be recognized, and he loves to go places and have people recognize him, and he doesn't know who they are. And he's like a big man on campus all the time. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. Most people don't know what he's truly like because he doesn't have anyone close to him. So they don't get to see those tantrums and hear these horrible things that he has said to me over the years. So the easy answer is yes. Okay. But there are times where they have a complete, nuclear meltdown, and there are other people to see it. I mean, here with my father, he had no problem having a meltdown in front of my husband and children, so detrimental to my children, for him to stop talking to them. Yeah. So really awful to have a 6-year-old say to you, why isn't Papa talking to me? So because Papa is ill, and it is, and you have to talk to it. And so this is such a fascinating subject, and we could continue to talk about it for hours because it's and again, I want people to understand that narcissism is a thing. It really is, and and again, there are, like you've heard today, there are some things to be on the lookout for, and again, it's not necessarily that we don't want to take a look at ourselves, but when you start to think, no, this is really not me, then maybe it really is them. So Lynn, can you can you tell people where they can, one, get a copy of your book, learn more about you, because I think this is such an important thing that we all need to be much more aware of it than we've been in the past, I think. Well, thank you. Please come to my website, lynncatalano.com, lynncatalano.com, and there's information there and a link to buy the book, and you can see my course and all my speaking engagements, etc. But I'd love to help because I feel like my purpose, after experiencing this awful journey, this painful emotional terrorism is what it feels like. I wanted to write the book so that people would understand what was happening to them, because that's part of this. You feel lost and confused, like the person that you trusted and thought loved you the most has changed, and they're saying and doing these awful things, and you think, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? And guess what? You don't deserve this. Right. And it's not your fault. And the other big part is you're not alone. I think that we all take comfort in learning that other people have experienced similar things and knowing that we can get through this.
Well, And that's so critically important because, you know, a lot of this stays behind closed doors. And really to get through anything like this, you actually do need support. So, but what I want people to understand is, you know, if you're unhappy in your relationship, and if things are going off, it doesn't really matter if your partner is a diagnosed narcissist. If they're engaging in behaviors that are hurtful and uncaring and whatever, it's like something needs to change. And if your partner is a narcissist, there are some specific challenges you need to deal with, as we've talked about today, and especially if you have children together. But the truth of the matter is doing nothing won't make anything better. And the biggest thing is you know, and as Lynn was talking about, some of these challenges, setting boundaries, that's very scary. Learning how to know that when you interact with this person, I mean, it's kind of like arming yourself before you interact with them. It's like, okay, I know what's coming. And we need to get out of the mindset that, oh, this time it's going to be different. And it may be, and if it is, great, but if not, So my question for you is, what actions are you willing to take, and what will help you do that? And one of the things that will help you do that is to get Lynn's book and go to her website. But hopefully something else that you will continue to do is you'll continue to listen to this show and to wonderful guests like Lynn. And until next week, stay loving.